I'm expecting close to about 11 chairmen of ASUs and another 8 CEOs of private sector companies. So I've kept the first row for those people who are going to come in late. And a lot of other cheerleaders. So please do take your seats. I'd like to begin. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Raju Bhatia. I'm going to be the host for some part of the program. I'll be joined by two wonderful people from CMO Asia. One of them flew in from Singapore for this program, and I'm happy that Alok could make it this morning. The genesis of this program is here at the end of the year. At the end of the year, we generally get a feedback, which is like a stock taking on 31st March, plus, minus, great, not so great, and superlatively great. And yet we realize that there's a lot that needs to be done. So we are here today, we're going to celebrate, and I need your effort in making this happen. There are ways to start this program, but the first and the surest way is a prayer. So let's have the prayer. After the prayer, I want you to breathe a bit. We'll do the national anthem, and then I'll leave with a few videos and start the prayer. Feels good? Okay. Yeah, feels good. Great. Little applause, yes. Feels good. Anything that feels good sustains itself. And the ability of human mind, human body to feel good is to be sustainable. So from prayers, we pay a tribute to our motherland, so you'll have to stand. Some of you have coffees, you'll have to put that away. We're going to stand together to sing the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. This morning, the national anthem. I was telling Dr. Banerjee this morning over breakfast, there's a lot of experimentation that I do with regards to the way in which we deal with the national anthem. For example, sometimes at the office, just before lunchtime, we all stand up together and sing the national anthem. The feeling of affinity amongst my colleagues is very high. And those who can hear my voice, or who can hear the group voice at the dining table, they also stand up and they join. So there's a rippling effect. There are about 109 people in my company who work. So in the dining area, sometimes it creates a rippling effect. At home, I try this with my grandchildren. Just small grandchildren, making them stand up to sing the national anthem. And it feels good again. Sustainability, an area that I'm working on. Recently, at the Economist Conference in Bangkok, at Thailand, I was talking to the chief editor of Economist, where they were taking views on sustainability in India. I said, we practiced it much before the word became a fashion. He says, how? I said, think about it. Our forefathers also spoke about no wastage. We also spoke about recycled food. For example, in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, it is believed that if you have the chapati left over of the night, if you eat it in the morning, it's very healthy. Ayurveda believes that. A chapati made in the night by a family, eaten in the morning, gives you better energy for the day, and it is supposedly healthy. Many people have seen break chapati into pieces and feed it to the crows. But here's an example of how we have led sustainability into the cult and culture of our lives. My friend Anand Mahindra gives a lot of speeches. So recently, he was speaking at one of the conferences on innovation. And I actually recorded that one portion of his speech, Anand Mahindra's speech, which spoke about going back to the basics. Going back to the basics. And going back to the basics is a basic tenet of what we, from where we come, our origin, our thoughts, and sometimes the solution to all the problems is so simple, and yet we don't realize it. Can I have that video as you dim the lights? I want people to enjoy that video. Somebody to express, you said that, what was that?
No, I said it.
Yeah, why is that? Why did you? Would you like to say your name too?
Yeah, I'm Richa Sharma. I'm from NEC Corporation, India Private Limited, into Human Resources.
Right.
Video is wonderful because it basically gives you a very nice message that don't look for outward opportunities unless and until you have explored all possible opportunities and the possibilities within yourself. not only applicable in the professional world, but it is also applicable in the personal life as well. Because you need to have certain confidence in yourself before you go out and explore the outer world. That's why he said it's a wonderful message that we should have a belief and confidence in our own capabilities before we go outside and explore the world.
Yeah. A quick one, if you don't mind. Is it Paisa Vasool video?
Yes, it is.
Paisa Vasool, okay.
Yes,
I have been asking whether you got value from what you saw. Anybody else has a quick comment on the video that you just seen? There is space in the front row to get your guest here. Yeah. Anybody else has a quick comment you'd like to say? Why do you like it or why do you hate it? Or Pralay sir, I would like to ask you. You're my role model. Yeah, absolute role model.
No, it's absolutely every phase of learning, and this is an amazing video. And from a spokesman, actually, I have so much respect for the gentleman when I met him along with my ex-spouse today.
Correct.
I can tell you one thing about the gentleman is we were having a meeting, and there are some issues which we're discussing, and the way he himself called Rajesh, who was working on the motor vehicle at that time, sorted the issues out. He looked to be a hands-on person on the ground rather than being such a great guy. So, really amazing personality. But on this video, of course, there's a learning that, and if you look at closer home, I can tell you that when I used to go to global conferences on payments, people used to say India is so much behind in payments. Today, when you look at India, there is a global head was here yesterday and was in the conference which was here. And he said that India should be leading the payments and not learning from others.
Absolutely.
And that's India is a unique way of looking at what's happening in India and how India can take the world. So I think it's amazing.
Wow, thank you. That's a big round of applause for this contribution. I don't know, for many of you who are consistently attending my programs, I have this habit of picking up from anywhere and everywhere things which are relevant. So sometimes I just pick up from the street and make a video out of it. My next video is called Dadaji Ki Barsi. It is this boy whom I presented 3 years back to the audience. 3 years back, this boy was about maybe 5 years old. Today he's grown up. He's about 8 or 9 years of age. And the entire story of the brand and the story with the societal message. My Prime Minister loved it because I have this habit of tagging him these days for a lot of things, including my IT refund, which is 25 years old, not coming back. So I keep tagging him, I keep tagging his office, and I keep telling him that please, I'm an ordinary citizen who, and I love you, I call him my Prime Minister every time I talk. And anywhere I go and I speak, I always say, my Prime Minister. So one day, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra asked me, why are you addressing him as my Prime Minister and not me as my Chief Minister? I said, you are Chief Minister of Maharashtra, he is the Prime Minister of India. And I actually love him, I said it on the mic. So I had an audience that went into splits. But this is one video which I tagged him for, and he just adored it. Maybe there is time, and if Imtiaz from the console allows me, the Prime Minister was feeding peacocks during COVID era. Do you all remember that iconic picture of his feeding peacocks? And at that point in time, I had asked him whether, is there anything that he would like ordinary citizens like us to do? He says, create a movement, and we created a movement at that time using our cell phones. So if there is time, I'll present that to you. Otherwise, for now, this is one video of a boy, for those of you who have seen it, who's grown up, and he's such a strong message to give to everybody. These are all actors in this video are not professional actors. Some of them were only requested to be a part of it, but I'm sure you enjoy it. Let's have the video. Super. I can see a lot of people who are participating, and thank you for that. Any quick comment anybody has to make on the video? Anyone? Yes, sir. I love some of your smiles. Yes, please.
Good morning to all people here. Speak about this video speaks about the unity and diversity of Indian nation, and speaks about the overall acceptance for human being towards all the religious factors. we believe in God. God is the creator of the nature, all his being. This is power which we are born with. Every human being has the same blood and the same essence of living. And this video really lectures and combines all the different minds, different perceptions and different practices of religion in one place.
Wow.
Say that we are the human being, and the human race is the best, is the one.
Wow, I'm glad. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad. Anyone more? Yes, madam. Please try to introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, my name is Mansi Rana, and all I would like to say is that we should focus on the other person's intention and their actions rather than religion, because I think religion and God is to each one of its own, and that's about it. Thank you. A lovely video.
Thank you, absolutely. Great. Yes, it is a lovely video. It has a great message, a great feel. So you want to watch one more, or should we straight away start the other one? You want to watch what the Prime Minister liked? How many of you would like to watch what the Prime Minister liked? Okay. Symphony. It is called Bharat Symphony. And that name was given by the PM himself. Putting the pieces together. And when you put the pieces together, what you create is an orchestra. And I realized putting this entire video together is that the creator of the orchestra does not make a single sound. He's the only one who does not make a single sound. The conductor. All others are making a sound. He gets his power by asking others to make the sound and not he himself making the sound. This will be my last video. It's a very short one. If you like it, please do applaud for it. A lot of frustration went behind it, a lot of effort went behind it. Symphony, putting the pieces together. Thank you. And good morning. So, to start the proceedings, I'm going to ask Dr. R.P. Banerjee, our prime partner for today, to please step up and say a few words. Please put your hands together for the very generous. Good morning. Good to have you.
Good morning. Namaskar, namaste. Good morning to everybody. It's a great pleasure to be hearing India leadership awards and start the history of ceremony. All the dignitaries, top-level people, thinkers, practitioners here present here. Sincere thanks to Dr. Bhatia for organizing this. They're always with you. Actually, the message that she has actually developed from the beginning till now, I guess the message is very clear, and unity and awareness, the openness. In our ancient civilization, the Vedic civilization, the seers, they used to give a thought of oneness. I guess it's known to most of you. Sarvachadvan, Sarvadadvan, Sarguru Manasi Janata, Deva Bhagavata Pulpi, Sarvajananam Vasate. Meaning, let's all have our minds become a collective minds united together. Let's have a sense of body, same rhythm, and let's unite across. The systematic concept that we have now, we are working on ESG through the world. The concept that we had in our ancient civilization during the Vedic period and post-Vedic period, we had the practice of worshipping tree, and that was there in our philosophy. Yadeva Vachubhu Yahagini Yahoso Nishu Namastavisu Tasmin Divaya Namu Namah. Meaning you have respect for whatever is there in the nature, the trees, herbs, shrubs, the light, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the air, the water. So if you are going to respect, then you make use of that in the most established manner. An element of this in the mind makes you a leader. A leader is someone who takes care of the others first and for me next. Max Weber had talked about rational, individual, and Swami Vivekananda had talked about super-rational individual. Rational individual, has said, primacy of your selfishness may be yours and the mutual selfishness, which is one of the foundation pillar of modern society. But Vivekananda made it turn around by having said that not me but thou, you first, then me, I come next. When this is a philosophy, is a doctrine in life, the organizations that we take forward or we wish to take it forward for the society and the world, that creates a difference. And probably that's what is going to be more sustainable, more durable, more effective, and it will lead to perfection in life. With these few words, I once again convey thanks and regards to Dr. Rajagiri Bhatia, a wonderful person. Has been, we are known to each other more than 2 decades and very intensely connected. And I know very intensely his activities and thoughts, his initiatives. I so profusely thank him and support him because he's doing something fundamental for the nation and for Asian territory, many places in Asia. I support him because he's trying to sensitize the element of leadership among people. Thank you very much and wish all the success for this program. Thank you, sir.
May I invite Dr. Saurabh to please come up and join Dr. Banerjee. I give you the mic to say a few words, and then of course my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, love, appreciation and celebration is the highest form of human recognition. And today, exactly the same thing what we are going to have. It is celebration, celebrating your success and participating in your jubilation. And this has been done for the last 30 years. And especially in India, you see, we had this recognition very limited, all very international, the national level were all the Padma Awards. 30 years back, Dr. Bhatia realized that there is no greater human satisfaction than recognizing and celebrating their success, and the journey continues. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you. I forgot to mention, he retired recently, though he should not have, from as a chairman and managing director of National Dairy Development Board. They did not want to leave, so they are actually gotten back on board to serve for another 3 years. Yeah, for another 3 years. So congratulations on all your achievements. So the first award in order is given to me, one of my favorite CMDs. There are many CMDs I can mention in the opening of this program. And one such CMD who has done brilliantly well and seems to be the favorite of the country is the chairman and managing director of Telecommunication Consultants India Limited. May I invite you, Sanjeev Kumar, to please step up. The very director. Such an honor to have you. Congratulations. You received the award and I'll take the certificate, you hold the trophy, so we need a better picture, and say a few words.
I accept this with great humility and gratitude and dedicate it to the dynamic and visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the guidance of our Honorable Minister of Communications Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw, last but not least, the dedicated and team effort of my employees and DCR is committed to serve the nation using cutting-edge technology in IT and telecom in the area of healthcare, education, homeland security, cyber security. Thank you.
Category. This is for Exporter of the Year in electrical category goes to Paramount Communications Limited. Paramount.
thank you for honoring our chairman earlier in the morning as well. Paramount is one of the largest wire and cable manufacturers in the country. We will be completing 70 years of manufacturing in 2025. Started in 1955 by my grandfather. That legacy as a nation builder, we have supplied for power projects, telecom projects, including BharatNet. Many esteemed customers are here, including Tata Power, PCI. And I must say that as an exporter, we have increased our turnover by threefold last year. We have achieved 400 crores of export last year, specifically to the United States. And that is the top 3 cable exporters from the country. Thank you.
For excellence in execution of design and manufacturing industry goes to M.K. Kanbuja, Director of Inversio Solutions LLP. CTO of the Year goes to Rakesh Kumar, Director and Chief Architect, Allied Worldwide Business Solutions. The Allied Worldwide also receives the award for innovation in IT industry. Moving on to the next category, the Digital Agency of the Year goes to Span Communications. Span Communications.
Really thankful for the opportunity and jury, extreme gratitude towards being awarded this award. And thanks, hello, for being so helpful always. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations. The next category is the award for social media marketing, which goes to Ethics by Raymond Limited.
Good morning, everybody. Coming from a strong legacy of 99 years of blessing and gentlemen, and being endorsed by Raymond, I think Ethics by Raymond is up now, and being one of the emerging brands from the legacy. We view social media to narrate a very strong story and focus on relationships, and that's how the entire social media story has been rolling for the brand. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for receiving this award.
Congratulations. Moving on to the next category is the Best in Industry Design, Innovation and Product Excellence goes to EcoLink PLDC Fan Series, Aerogeometry and Aerogeometry.
this on behalf of the entire team. I think renews our confidence that we are on the right path. The entire team has worked hard. Ashish, Raji, to bring this many innovation to life. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Thanks so much, Manisha. Thank you so much for being this set of honors. For the next stage, I would like to invite people. I have on stage people like that. There you are. And I would like to invite Girish on stage, please. Well, we have two wonderful people on stage who are going to present the honors, and all I'm requesting a little applause for them if you could do so. Okay, this is the transformational CEO of the year, Naresh Khetarpal, the CEO of Span Communications.
Thanks again to the jury. Mr. Khetarpal couldn't be here because he had to travel for work. This favor and Varun accepting us on behalf. Thank you again. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations. For the next award for content marketing goes to Ethics by Raymond of Raymond Limited. Raymond. Well, please be on stage. He also received the Emerging Brand of the Year, so everyone receives the second accolade. For cyber security initiative under the domain of banking goes to the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, are you there? For the ultra luxury project of the year goes to IS Paradise from Unique Builders.
This is Shabani Karan, Senior Manager, Digital Marketing and CR at Unique Builders, and I am representing Unique Builders here today. I would like to thank Star of the Industry Award. It's complete honor to be standing here and presenting this award to Unique Builders. As the pioneer in the construction industry, we at Unique Builders take pride in shaping the future of our aspiration customers. Our creations are not just mere concrete structure. They are the embodiment of gems, family moments, and catalysts for thriving professional environment. We extend boundaries and connect individual and business pioneers, fresh approaches, and continuously strive to enhance and commitment in the each of the individual. If I say about the IS, only one line: the finest reflective
of Rajasthan designed by the finest in the world. Air Singapore designed the Ultra Luxury product. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much once again for choosing us for the project.
Congratulations. For women's empowerment goes to the PS Rajdhani Power Limited. PS Rajdhani Power. For the best implementation of the 21st century skills goes to Centum Foundation. Centum Foundation. For women's empowerment jointly goes to Mahindra and Mahindra and the Centum Foundation. There. Alright, this shows accolades coming all sizes and shapes. This is the dream companies to work for goes to, for culture creation goes to Quad Surge. Quad Surge. Congratulations. And the dream companies, the HR leadership goes to Kashish Kapoor, VP HR, and the head HR of NSC Corporation India Limited. Few other discussion?
Hi everyone, my name is Richa. I am honored to receive this award on behalf of Kashish. She couldn't make it to the event today, but I feel honored and privileged to receive this award, and I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the jury, as well as to our assets, the employees of our company, who actually are instrumental in making our company, NEC Corporation India, a dream company to work for. Thank you so much.
Alright, you picked up Kashish's accolade. This is actually for the organization now. The NEC Corporation of India received the dream company to work for officially.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my pleasure and honor as always to be here. Of course it's a little by coincidence I happen to be here and Dr. Bhatia learned about that and so kind of him to have invited. It's so good to see so many of you like such well-deserving people doing such great work in the domain of management. India is in the global center stage and when we meet all of you, it's very easy to understand why it is so. So once again, congratulations to all the gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Manisha, I'm from ADP. Congratulations everyone.
Alright, this is the North Indian Leadership Hall of Fame Award. The gentleman chef Montu Seni is the executive chef at the Indian Tourism Development Corporation, the Parliament House Catering Unit, Parliament of India, Sansad Marg, New Delhi.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you so much, the jury members. And I would like to place on my happiest thanks to the ILM. They are the one who is running this catering institute in Kolkata. And my thanks to the entire team members. Guys, we do magic with our hands, not with our voice. So I may not be a good speaker, but trust me, I am a good chef. So we are responsible for, keeping the good health of the power corridor of India. For 5.5 years, I have been the youngest executive chef to the various presidents of India, starting from Pranab Mukherjee, and now I am taking care of good health of my 800 members of the Parliament, from the Parliament of India. And here I would like to tell you something about our Honorable Prime Minister, sir. He is the one, he is a great promoter, like Bhatia ji and Banerjee sir, and this entire team is recognizing our work. On the same lines, our Honorable Prime Minister is also recognizing our work at global level. So I being the honorary member of La Club the Chef, which is a club of personal chefs of heads of states. Every year we do meet in a new country, and this year, in October, we met in White House on invitation of Mr. Joe Biden. So there is all culinary ambassadors of the world had a meeting in US. On the same lines, in 2016, our Prime Minister Modi ji had invited these culinary ambassadors from the globe at his residence, and Mr. Pranab Mukherjee had also invited them to the palace, which is the world's largest palace of the country. So that's how my India is growing, and now millets are doing wonders at the world level. So I'm thankful to this stage. Keep on recognizing us, so we'll keep on recognizing the level of our, work, our standards, and we have been representing India all over the world. Thank you so much for such beautiful opportunities. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, sir. My pleasure.
Congratulations. Our next honorary for exemplary leadership goes to Dr. Rajendra Kumar Suman, the Indian Director, North, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India.
First of all, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to World HR Congress and Dr. Chatterjee for inviting me for this award, and I am very much happy to receive this award. Being in government, I am the Regional Director of Ministry of Tourism for Northern India. And this is the Northern India Award, I think perhaps that made Mr. Chatterjee to connect with me. The tourism in India is growing post-COVID very rapidly, and you might have seen that when you find a hotel, it is very difficult to find a hotel room nowadays. That shows that our domestic tourism has given a big boost to the tourism sector. International also, we are doing well. We are receiving around 8 million of foreign tourists, and at the tune of $17 billion receipts from tourism sector. So that is giving a big boost to the economy of India. So I am very much thankful. Thank you again.
Well, we would like to present Dr. Uttara Patnaik, Executive Leader and Leadership Coach and Managing Director of Uttara Patnaik Consulting Services, for Aguilar for the 100 Most Inspired Coaching Leaders, which was held in Mumbai. Nikunj Doshi, Chief Business Officer of Propel. For the next set, I'd like to invite Mr. S. Rajendran on stage, please. Sir, and Mr. Gajanan Kali. Thank you for the applause. This is goes to Sandhya Rana, Group HR Head, ESS Initiative Private Limited for HR leadership. Okay, we'll go to page 8 now. Sandhya, please be on stage. Next honorary is Rashmi Mansharamani, Chief HR Officer of the Vail Group. Rashmi, are you there? Joining you will be Alparna Sarna, Head HR and CSR of Singer India. Tony Thomas, Senior VP HR of Isumi Corporation. Tony Thomas. Hemchandra Tiwari, GMHR of Human Meeting Limited. Hemchandra Tiwari. And Supreet Swarak Sadhu, the Global HR Leader. Alright, can we learn from group program, please? Presenters to be in the center, and our presentation certificates closer, and lights, camera, a little bit of action from the audience, we appreciate it, some more from the group. And now the Oscar speech, starting from you, Cindy.
Congress and all the people in my journey who have always helped me in learning and growing. I feel that every day is a new day, every day is a new learning, and that's how I still feel I'm a student in this world after 20 years of experience as well. Thank you all and looking forward
am Kalpana Sarda and I work for Singer India. It is a 170 years old brand and I am with Singer for last 3 decades. So I started my journey here and I think I'm head over here and I handle the women empowerment project also in Singer where we train the women in skilling the swing. So this is one of the projects that I handle and I'm really grateful for the World HR Conference to honor us with this award and we are really motivated. I think HR is the silent backbone of any company but we do a lot of work. So thanks to all of you.
Thank you, World HR Conference, and Dr. Bhatia especially for this wonderful award. The only thing I always tell the people is that, be happy, positive, and happy. So all the best. Thanks a lot.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Bhatia. Thank you, Mohan Patel Limited Management for recognizing me as a Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone and also hi everybody. Thank you so much for recognizing all of us, especially me as well. A great thanks to Dr. Arul Bhatia who worked at the HRD Congress. And I can give a round of applause to all of you here and all the, give me a round of applause for all of you for all the attendees and all the and how do you
Thank you so much. Congratulations. The question will proceed subject to in a few minutes. Alright, we move on to our next category. This is for the North India's women leaders. To present this segment, may I invite Manjini on stage, please. Manjini from Redspun. Let me finish this opportunity having a leader step up and honor other fellow women. So, thank you so much for being present and doing these honors. Put your hands together for this wonderful lady here. These are from all walks of society. Our first honoree is Archana Datta, founder and CEO of Second Act. Archana Datta, are you there? Okay, my first call was a top. She is with me today. Dipali Sharma, Director of Organizational Effectiveness and Partnerships at Action Aid Association. Our next honoree is Dr. Niti Kaushik, founder and CEO of NK Solutions, and Niti Kaushik with Dr. Niti Kaushik. Geeta Dharmarajan, founder president of Katha. We have a colleague for Vindraji coming up. Please step up now to receive her. Honoree is Garima Barronia, fitness trainer. Mansi Mr. Rana, MD of EZ Ranking IT Services Private Limited. Mishka Bhattara, founder and coach of EQ Walk. Certificates, lights, camera, and should I talk the audience once more? Welcome all managers I guess, welcome to you. Very much for the speech.
And thank you so much, Dr. R. as well. I want to thank the forum for arranging this women's leadership program. Definitely women's leaders are not that appreciated. I personally know that, and especially my religious fitness. Women are not that appreciated when it comes to business, when it comes to taking a gym or something. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and I want to extend my gratitude to the entire population here, the audience as well, and everybody who is a part of this organization and who has crafted this as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the recognition.
Thank you for the recognition. I think as a civilization, we've forever been obsessed with the intelligence quotient. So I'm glad that the conversations are now moving towards emotional quotient. Thank you so much for honoring us. I'm accepting this award on behalf of Mrs. Ita Darraj, who runs an organization which is past 35 years doing commendable work for the underserved children in the country. So we have reached more than 9 million children, giving them quality education and empowered 35,000 youth into employable skills. And a lot of women empowerment goes along with this. So thank you very much for this honor.
A very good afternoon to each one of you. Thank you so very much, Dr. Bhatia, for these honors. As ma'am spoke about education, so deep down heart I'm an educationist. As a profession, thus not turning into a social media influencer, turned into a leader, turned into a spiritual coach and guide, and I'm sure you would have seen a lot of reels of mine, or else you would have seen me on my YouTube. So when applauses start coming for a field that you choose at the age of 56, so I think that's what you all feel very grateful for, and this one I'm dedicating to my up above there, who always told me to dream big, think big, and aspire big. Thank you so very much.
I am also humbled and honored to receive this award today, and thank you, Dr. Bhatia. Thank you to World HRD Congress. Thank you to CFO Asia, who's been in touch. I'm really grateful to my family today, because for a woman, I think that's the biggest force in terms of where I stand today. So, very grateful to my family. Second, I'm really grateful to my organization also, which has provided me the foundation, the basic value system, and the principles on which I stand, and I'm able to do what I can do today. So, thanks so much to my organization, ActionAid Association. And finally, I received this award on behalf of the hundreds and thousands of invisible women who are an inspiration, who work behind at homes, at various workplaces, in the industry, and make possible things for all of us. So this is an inspiration for them, and I received this award for them. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, ladies. And one more thing is, my wife happens to be a student of Dr. Kaushik. I didn't know that. And she wanted to join us today, but she's doing her group surgery. So she will be speaking with me for a while now. Congratulations, ladies. You may take a seat. Manjali, you are seeing a second set of women will come up. All right, leading the second set of women on stage would be Karishma Arora. She's an MTV Roadies Season 4 finals, semi-finalist and a fitness athlete. Would you have to be over Karishma? Joining would be Shruti Swarup, founder of Embrace Consulting and Inclusiveville. She's a co-founder of International Inclusion Alliance and AIDS Academy Private Limited. Shruti Swarup. Shefali Saxena, Chief Financial Officer of Assistant 3. Shilpa Arora, Senior General Manager, Landscape Architect of Brookfield Properties. Shilpa Arora. Next honoree is Yogesh Chaudhary, Pro Panja athlete, owner of the Mahakal Sports Academy and Fitness Center, Parwal. And Ritu Gupta Bakshi, Associate Vice President, Customer Experience of Janvi Games India Private Limited. All right, applause, audience. And a few words.
Thanks for the award. Indeed an honor to hear this. It's great to see many women leaders here. And hope to see some in the front row as well next time. Well, I am currently in the infrastructure industry which has fewer women relatively, but hope and I encourage more women to join the industry and contribute to nation building.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to have received this award. I'm really thankful who have selected me for this reward. Recognition like these not only push you to work harder, they also help you to follow your dreams. Thank you so much. Thank you for this inspiration. I'm really motivated. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Thank you entire team and jury members for selecting me and giving me such an honor and award.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. It's indeed a great pleasure and honor to be here on the stage today. And heartfelt thanks to the jury out here from CMO Asia, Dr. Bhatia, Professor Dr. Banerjee, and to all my fellow colleagues, my team members, my juniors, seniors and my family who really trusted in me and helped me shape up where I am today. Leadership is all about building it together, and that's how we are here. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, ladies. Mahir, may I say a few words? I just want to this very much.
Like we have always, maintained that representation
representation of women in a lot of fields is continues to be low, but it is so heartening to see someone, recognizing these efforts. So thank you, Alok, and thank you, Dr. Bhatia, for doing this, to be able to, encourage people to do better, especially women, and provide platforms like these which recognize their work across all fields. And I'm just amazed to see the diversity of industries and the departments that people are coming up from, whether it is social media, talent, HR, finance, and roadies. I mean, very diverse and really, really very proud to see women achieving all sorts of accolades in all fields. Thanks to your platforms that continue to encourage us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me this award. Special thanks to Dr. Bhatia and Dr. Alok.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, ladies. You may take your seats. Thank you, Manjari, for doing as I said. Okay, for the next set, I would like to invite, I haven't keep sourcing for my presenters now. Can I have, Deepak is here, I can see him right in front, so that's a good place. If you could come up for a few more, Deepak, kindly. And I will have Mr. Rajendran back up on stage for this. Okay, we announced this earlier for Women Empowerment, Mahindra & Mahindra and Centum Foundation. Women's Empowerment and Mahindra & Mahindra, I think they are in the hall right now, there they are. Please have a gentleman. Centum Foundation also receives the Best Implementation of the 21st Century Skills Award. A few words.
Young HR Professional of the Year presented to Akanksha Srivastava, Assistant Manager HR from Ethics India Private Limited. Women HR Business Leader of the Year presented to Priyanka Mitra Majumdar, Manager HR, Global Kitchens. Lifetime.
Hello everyone. Long way from West Bengal, I have come over here to receive this award, and I'm very honored and humbled to the jury members and also sharing the stage with these leaders who have given me chance and have shown their recognition on my work for which I am doing. I am also grateful, thankful to my company with whom I am associated with, Global Kitchens Kolkata. It's an East India company, but it's a subsidiary group of K Hospitality run by Mr. Kapoor. Global Kitchen Kolkata is a partnership with Mr. Kapoor and Mr. Park. So we are into creating memories and inspiration through food since 1972. So this is a moment of happiness where when people take their food into the mouth and they clear out in their feelings of happiness. Thanks to everyone. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Moving on to the next category, Lifetime Achievement Award presented to Anandita Paul Datta, EVP and Head HR from Maru Jayanti International Private Limited. Next winner, Jayant Kataria, Director of Human Resources from Hayat Regency Dehradun Resort and Spa, receives the award for talent leadership. Women at Work Leadership Award is presented to Dr. Madhu Chandro, founding partner of PIP 2020. Best Advance in Employee Engagement is presented to Dharamshila Narayan Hospital, New Delhi. Best HR company to work for is presented to Pride Plaza Hotel, New Delhi. Moving on to the next winner, Best in Employee Engagement is presented to Beshish Jyoti Chaube, HR Federal Officer from Cosmotech, Philippines. India Award presented to Suprakash Das, Director Finance and Operations from TCG Centers for Research and Education in Science and Technology. Best in Training and Organization Development is presented to Sangeeta Gandhi, Vice President, the Oberoi Center of Learning and Development from the Oberoi Group. Winner, Dheeraj Bhushan, Director of Human Resources from Shangri-La Eros, receives the award for exemplary leadership. HR Leadership Award is presented to Keshav Sharma, DCM HR from Srishti Infrastructures Limited. Organization with innovative HR practices is presented to Hayat Regency, Gurgaon. Outstanding contribution to the cause of education is presented to Kamal Khan, Principal Member Secretary from Institute of Hotel Management, Catering and Nutrition. So we will use a few words.
I received this award with humility, and I am so glad that my nomination has been made by a very senior faculty, Professor Banerjee. I had the good fortune of assisting on small projects some 5 years back, and what a learning experience it was for me. And I follow him, especially in the area of ethics. And the great thing about Professor Banerjee is the wisdom which is there in our ancient texts. He translates them into the common parlance with great ease. And the book that he had presented me 5 years back, that remains with me on my website. And time and again, whenever you are facing some challenges with those pages. So I work for a 62-year-old institution, which is Institute of Hotel Management, Susa. Hospitality leadership has been provided by this institution, and whatever recognition I have received, I have dedicated to the past students, to the present students, to make this institute what it is. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
inspiration. Moving on to the next category, Pride of the Profession is presented to Tarun Bhargava, proprietor from Career Plus. Next winner, Mohammad Shoaib, Associate Vice President North India from Pride Hotels Group, receives the Exemplary Leader Award. Well, moving on to the next winner, Chef Sabyasachi Gorai, Consultant Chef and Mentor, Fabrica by Chef Savvy Restaurant. HR Leadership Award is presented to Nipsey Jam, Vice President HR from Altudo.
Alright, thank you so much, gentlemen, for doing us this last set of honors. Well, thank you, audience, for being around till the last person receives his or her accolade. So, a round of applause for you guys for being around and ensuring that we will call it an afternoon here, but the journey will continue as we move on to our next other events as over the period of time. So, wishing you all the very best. Wishing you a wonderful financial year in the next month which is coming up. And hopefully you all will have a little black dot on your finger once we start off the ceremony of moving on with the next 5 years, selecting the right kind of people who are going to so-called governance. They call them public servants, but it's the other way around. So servant leadership at its very best. So wishing you all the very best. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, and most of all, keep laughing and spread the energy of goodwill and joy as you move in. Goodbye and love.